The ace-5 off.
Helppi getting after it.
Here.
Quite aggro. 2 bracelets for Helppi. Pads has got a qualifier. I would imagine ace-10 off is good enough to get in, especially when you're the ultimate short stack. And you know, Helppi gets out of line, he will open very wide.
Pads passes the $3 million mark in live tournament earnings with this cash. Maybe the best to ever do it online. It's an immense amount of success there.
Pads picked up his World Series of Poker bracelet back in 2022, winning the tag team event with eventual main event champion Espen Jorstad.
Pretty good team, I would
Not
say.
bad. Yeah, fair.
Why did we play that event if those two were in it?
Never again.
Most of it goes in here.
$30 seconds.
Yeah. All right, so
There is the raise for the rest of it.
okay.
What is it? Is it raised? It's a raise.
Yeah.
And here we go. Patrick Leonard all in and at risk, in great shape with the ace-10 against Juha Helppi's ace-5.
Helppi going to need a lot of help.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
That's right, Jeff.
Good luck, Patricio.
3.7 million in this pot.
Pads.
And a 5 in the window. Trouble now brewing for Pads.
Pads, I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna ask for a 10. I don't care about this page jump. Give a 10 to Pads.
I believe you, Viral. He's rich.
Jump.
Doesn't care about the 20K
Give
page
him a
jump.
10.
8 on the
Give him a 10.
turn.
We want to continue to have fun.
Pads is going
Coming
to
on
need
the
a
river,
10.
Pads.
Maradona,
You've done that before.
Harry Kane, Pele,
You've done that before, Pads.
Mbappe,
We all know.
Anthony Gordon, Ryan Member, is it?
I should know. No.
To survive. 7 on the
GG, Pads.
river, and just like that, we say good game to Pads. Well-deserved round of applause. 7th place finish for more than $62,000.
I've only got about 3 hours tonight, so we're going to need some movement. There it is, the
There
all-in.
is the jam.
Yeah.
Helppi hit that ace-5 again. Does he want to put this up against ace-10 once more?
He loves ace-5. Losing 2.2 million is a potential disaster, but he will do it anyway. The man loves to gamble.
Is going to put it in with the ace-5. And Yo Viral is way ahead here for a pot worth almost 5 million in chips. Stands up, then sits back down.
He's a nervous wreck. The rail, ready to get rowdy. Here we are.
Ace Queen 3, so far so good.
I take a chop.
All right. Says he's fine with the chop. Turn is a 9. Chop out's available. Only a 5 that would eliminate Yo Viral. For card is another ace. And Johan Giber is up to almost 5 million.
Look at him
the
go.
dancing begin.
My, oh my. Yeah, boys, here we are. We're gonna need more beer. Set it to the rail.
He has one, the blue one guy.
No, you really don't know.
At Aria, we let all that stuff slide.
Yeah,
you know, and it's
I
just
would
like
calculate it
technicalities of stuff. I don't know.
10-9 suited for Yo Viral in the small blind.
We all love to play 10-9 suited in cash games, went deeper in tournaments, but
Oh, sorry.
Much more difficult to proceed at this stage of a tournament. And Reichard can play defense here.
Love that T-shirt behind a picture of Josh. ICM is for poor people.
Ah, yes. I believe that is a Nacho Libre quote. And by Nacho Libre, I mean Nacho Barbero. Same thing.
10-32.
He's saying I have more chips than I show.
To me, it looks like it.
I don't know, sir. You checking the camera.
You don't know?
I think it's correct, but
You know how much you had when you went correct?
that's the problem. That's 1 hour ago, but I have no. He means that I have 2 more than I show. But he's gonna check cameras, whatever.
I love watching great players proceed whenever they miss. Ausmus, remember, opened pre-ace queen of hearts, seeing the all-club texture, no pair.
I don't know. He's the one who
Came with the down bet.
The extra chip that you have there, the 500, they'll take that one out.
Reichard was getting a great price to call with the jack 8 in the 8 of clubs. Now, nearly 2 million in the middle. That's what Reichard has behind as well. So for Ausmus, it gets a little tricky. Do you ever expect Reichard to show up with a 3 or a 10 or maybe any pair by just check calling? Likely would have check jammed. Oh my.
Yes, he will. All of it except for 1 chip behind. For some of our newer viewers, Reichard would leave that 1 chip behind if he had it also. That's not just in the case
What
of
a
a
call.
bluff, and Ausmus makes the call with ace high.
Wow. Jeremy, nice call, huh? Very impressive.
Unbelievable call by Ausmus. Perfect diagnosis of the situation. That's why he is headed to the Hall of Fame someday, Mr. Ausmus.
Got some change for 1.
Galiana defends Jack 6 suited. Queen Jack 8. Jacks for Galiana. Queens in the gutter for Yo Viral. Gut shot for Reichard. Check, check 3 on the turn.
It's a very nice check back. Very under-repped, controlling the pot. You do have an all-in player. I would imagine by taking this line, should be able to capitalize on getting at least 2. Does not bet the turn, which is
Good.
a bit surprising.
I haven't looked yet.
It may lead Galiana to, of course, now thinking the jack that he possesses must be good. May come in for what he thinks is a value bet of his own.
Well, we know this will result in Josh's elimination. He doesn't know that yet. He hasn't looked at his cards. Galiana does check.
So Johan's plan was to just take a suspicious line, go check, check, and then a meaty bet on the river, hoping to just get 1 street.
70 what?
775. The backdoor flush comes in. By the way, the 8 just gets there too. If
All right.
Johan had an 8, checked flop, checked turn, and then made trips, would bet. That, of course, also a hand that makes sense.
Galiana get away. No, he cannot. Go Viral spin up continues.
We need an 8.
It's all in that.
We really need an 8 or a queen.
Squeeze time for Josh. It's not there.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Good game.
We say good game to Josh Reichard. Leaves us in 6th for more than $82,000. And the 15-time ring winner will have to wait a little longer. And he does just that.
And Lewis's hand, I think, is just simply too good to fold. A brutal spot.
This is a massive one developing. Makes the call. Here we go. More than 16.5 million in the middle.
As-Dame. On a As-Dame de pique contre paire de 6. As-Dame de pique contre paire de 6. As-Dame, Romain.
Either Galiana extends his chip lead, or he and Lewis swap places on the leaderboard. Deep breaths from Lewis. This has to be one nerve-wracking flip. Queen 6-9. The crowd went nuts when they saw the queen, but there was a 6 on the flop as well.
Faudrait un carreau là.
Could come diamond, diamond, of course. But the turn is the jack of spades. And just like that, Romain Lewis's day is done. Out in 5th for about $111,000.
Really nothing you can do. The hand is too good to fold.
Now 10-8 suited, Helppi jams. Ausmus with Queen 10 asks for a count. Blinds have gone up, 150K, 300K, 300K big blind ante.
Yeah, blind on blind. Queen 10 is a qualifier. Ausmus knows this, of course. And if he can't find the call, a great spot.
Looks to better that today. This call might just help. Is in a dominant spot here to bust Juha Helppi. $6 million in the pot. If Juha can get there, he's back up to about 20 bigs, and Ausmus becomes the short stack. $9-5-5 with 1 heart. Couple intriguing backdoor draws available. Ausmus remains in the lead. The turn is a 10. Some chop outs become available for Helppi. Needs an 8 to win outright. River card is a jack.
Good game, buddy.
And that does it for Helppi.
Good game.
The thin out in
Good game,
4th
Joa.
for more than $151,000.
Don't check raise this flop.
And that was tough. How
And
Helppi
still
leave
gets
you.
a needle on the way
Oh
out.
my gosh.
Yeah,
what-
but that's the only thing. Yeah.
To come in hot.
I would
come in
hope
rowdy.
that they weren't told to tone it down,
No,
because we
no.
want
Oh, man.
more of the electricity.
Well, they won't be toning it down if they see this hand. So Viral bumps it up with the aces on the button.
Oh, this is
has
brutal.
the ace deuce off.
This is so brutal for Ausmus.
Oh.
Under 20 bigs. And really, he wants to go after Gilbert more than the chip leader, right? Knows there's more pressure there for Gilbert. Makes this an all-in situation a bit more likely rather than just call.
Shortest stack by far here amongst our final 3.
All in.
And there is the jam, and he's run smack dab into it as Viral calls with the goods.
That happened to me earlier. Ace-7.
It is us.
Jeremy Ausmus at one point earlier today was down to just 3 big blinds. Does the comeback story end here?
Low cards.
Or does he somehow
very low.
keep it going?
Low.
I would take 3-4.
I'll take 3-4.
3-4.
That's fair. Seems fair. Give the man a sweat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not.
That's
going to be difficult.
Going to be a very tough one to win.
How about the old Mallard, you think? No, it's another 10 on the turn. We say good game to Jeremy Ausmus. Another fantastic performance at the World Series of Poker.
Another top 3 finish at the World Series of Poker and a more than $200,000 score. On the board in a big way. Bracelet number 7, however, will have to wait.
Viral limps in here with the Jack Deuce. 7-5 off for the Spaniard. Ten, 6, 3. All clubs. No club in either player's hand. Eight of clubs on the turn. Deuce of clubs on the river. Flush for both. Galiana will lead for 900,000.
How much?
Check, check, flop, check, check, turn. What does the viral have?
It's, you know, as played, seems like we would have heard from a club by now, whether it was the flop or the turn. And that's from either opponent. Now, Galiana leading for 900, sizable, trying to clearly pick this pot up while both players are chopping. And I think Yo Viral is sensing and understanding that Galiana just doesn't have any clubs. What would he have played in this regard? Going check, check, flop, check, check, turn. So we've got a little theft from Galiana, and now Johan simply cannot call. If he wants to win, he's going to put in a raise and does just that.
And that's what he does. A small raise at that.
For everything just stated, I think it remains true. Where what clubs can Gilbert have? Would he really not have bet the flop if he had, call it Jack-9 with some sort of random club, right? Would he really not have bet a flush on the turn? And there's just simply no way for Galiana to call, right? The only decision is, okay, I could raise, or excuse me, I could fold now, or I could raise once more. This is very bizarre. It's a game of chicken between both players. Who will jump out of the way first?
And that game will continue right here, right now.
Oh my goodness, he does raise. Nobody has anything.
Galiana makes it 6.3 million.
I mean, is Johan really going to see through this? The 3-bet on the river.
This would be some
I
kind
can't
of
fathom
outrageous.
him pulling the trigger and clicking it back. This would be one of the sickest plays we'd have ever seen. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know he takes his time. This one is necessary though, because I believe he is genuinely considering something heroic. Oh,
Reaching,
oh my
announces
gosh.
race.
Are you kidding me? How does he find it?
Makes it 10 million.
This is unbelievable. Nobody believes.
All in.
No, are you?
Galiana jams!
What?
The final level
What?
of that game has been reached.
What did you do?
What is happening?
No way! No way!
Siete alto.
That's one of the best bluffs in World Series of Poker history. Antonio Galiana taking it to the streets. The 5-bet jam
With absolutely nothing.
with nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Slams it down with authority.
6.3.
My God.
And that shorter stack has jacks. Keep in mind that YoViral actually has about 15 million in front of him, not 7. Has about 30 bigs. And the button is actually on Antonio.
We will update these graphics accordingly. This could be
Thank you.
collision. Was that just a call? Heads up with 2 jacks off 30 bigs. Is everything incorrect? How
Versus
is that
the ace
even
nine
reasonable?
Suited 10-5-3 with 1 heart. So again, raise on the button from Galiana. Guibert just calling with the jacks off a stack of about 15 million. Seeing the 10-5-3 flop. Galiana betting 1 million. Size of the pot is correct, bottom right corner of your screen. Here, the check raise.
He's got the perfect board and hand to do it with. Obviously, did not 3-bet pre. Insanely under-repped. And this sort of dry 10x texture could get Galiana in a lot of trouble. Buckle up.
Galiana makes the call. 8.5 million in this pot. The turn is the 6 of hearts. Ace high flush draw now there for Galiana.
I'm all in.
Wow.
The jam on the turn.
If Galiana does land on call, he's not just trying to gamble,
And
but he does.
does land on call, and here we go.
Il a As-9 de cœur. Oula.
This river card
Me voy a poner aquí para que-
will either
me voy a poner aquí para que
dramatically
caiga el
turn the
corazón.
tide in this battle,
tiempo,
or
como
it
que-
will
Ah,
end the tournament.
Claro, bro.
Tienes corazones, tienes corazones. Venga, vete
No,
para
no,
aquí.
corazones, hombre, están locos los chavales.
Galiana needs an ace or a heart for his first World Series of Poker bracelet.
Vamos, que yo soy el tocador.
Yo Viral looks to take the chip lead.
Ahora, one time, tío, échala aquí.
River card, 4 of clubs.
Ahora, 2-1 abajo ahora.
It's Yo Viral now with the 2-1 chip lead. Galiana, Queen 9 suited. Just calls. Yo Viral Ace 5 off. Less than 15 bigs to
Rolling.
start the hand. Does jam. Is this just good enough for Galiana here?
He's really thinking about it. He
Makes
will.
the call. Here we go.
J'ai As-5.
The
Il a
fourth
Dame 9.
all-in and call of this heads-up battle.
As-5. Il a Dame 9 de pique.
Galiana also
13
slightly
blindes. Il a
behind
ligne.
this time.
Dama 9 suite.
Ouais, il a une colle, ouais.
Yo Viral looks to even things up once again. This would get him to 21.4 million.
One
And then he would
hermano.
trail also slightly.
One time.
Ten time aujourd'hui.
Galiana tries to use his one time again.
C'est fou, je repasse devant, ouais. Si jamais je double.
Queen, Jack 10.
Joder.
A great start for the Spaniard. Still hope for the Frenchman, lying in 7 outs. Turn card. It's a blank. Yo Viral needing an ace or a king, or this tournament is over, and that man is our champion. And after pulling off one of the best bluffs in poker history, Antonio Galiana will be handed his first World Series of Poker bracelet.